Hello there. So I've got this pirate set, lovely pirate set, Island Refuge. It's almost complete, with the exception of a black wall that should be there. I've replaced it with a grey one, but I've got a black one on order from Bricklink. And then some people may have noticed, but if you haven't, I also need the sail for this boat. Now, prices for the sail for this boat are around £20 for a good version, maybe £10 for a bit of a scratchy version. It's not that I'm not going to pay for that at some point, but at this moment in time I haven't necessarily got the budget to do so. There's other things I want to buy, and yeah, it's just not as maybe as important at this moment in time to me as some of the other stuff I want to purchase. Now the sail in question looks like this. It's exactly the same shape, only blue. The red is for the Imperial Guards, and as these are Imperial soldiers, we need a blue sail. But yeah, it's pretty much exactly the same as this. So what we're going to do is we're going to make one. We're going to use this as a template, and I'm going to walk you through the process and the materials that I use to do this. So we've got our original sail. We're going to be making a new sail out of some calico cloth. So I've just got a small square of it here. I think I bought about a metre squared on Amazon for roughly £5. So I'll link to that in the description. We've got some masking tape. We've got a scalpel and a ruler. We've got a hole punch. That'll be to punch the holes through. A pair of scissors, pencil, a paintbrush, 2 paintbrushes actually. We're going to use some white gesso primer, and I've mixed up a little bit of blue paint there as well, because obviously we need to paint some blue stripes. Also got a hairdryer. That's just going to speed up some of the drying. Oh, one other thing, I've just remembered I've got this sail on a model of Raft Raiders that I've got, and unfortunately it's split there just at the hole. So stay tuned to the end and I'll show you a little bonus tip on how to fix this sort of thing. So first things first, we're going to use a white primer to prime the canvas. And what this does, it just means that the blue paint is going to stick to it better. It gives it a bit of a nicer finish. But also, when we come to cut out the shape of the sail, what I've found it does is it means that the edges don't fray. There's no real special technique to this. I'm just splodging it on, spinning it around, kind of eyeballing the size that I need. Obviously it's going to have to, we want it to cover the shape of the existing sail. Okay, that should do. We're just going to put that to one side, but kind of looking good. What we want to do is cut some masking tape, and then what we can do is we can lay that down on the canvas and use it to ensure that the blue lines that we're going to paint are as crisp and as straight as we can get them. Now we're going to stick the strips on here roughly in the same sort of pattern and spacing as it is on this one here. You'll notice we've not drawn around the sail yet, because I think if you paint the stripes on first and then cut it out, you get a much cleaner, neater finish. It's time for some blue paint. Okay, moment of truth. Let's get these first pieces of tape off. That's pretty good. next, as I say, we're going to draw around this on there and cut it out. And the only thing now is to add some holes. And there we have it, a finished sail in blue. Now, I'd be lying if I said it was perfect, as you can see, but as a temporary replacement, whilst you save up the money to buy one, I think it does the job. And when it's in the cabinet alongside the other sets, it's just gonna look a whole lot more finished, and I don't think anybody would really notice. You obviously couldn't sell it as complete with one of these. It's a fairly respectable replacement. So let's get it on the ship, see what it looks like. So there we are. The Imperial soldiers can sail into Rock Island Refuge with their very own sail. Now, I did mention a little bonus tip for mending sails that have split at the corner like that, so we're just going to do that quickly now. This is from Raft Raiders. I've got some basic plain ribbon. I've cut a small piece off, and I've also got some of this fabric glue. What we're going to do is we're going to stick that to the back of there and then cut around it. And there we go. I actually think that's quite a tidy job. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to go on more vintage brick adventures, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.